One of the other terms that you use a lot is hypergamy. Can you just explain what hypergamy means? That was the first time I'd ever heard that term before.
Yeah, first time I heard it was 2017. And all that really is just a definition of women's sexual strategy, which is only pair bonding with somebody that's of a equal or higher socioeconomic status. So I take these call-ins on my show. I don't know if you ever watched the Unplugged Alpha podcast, but I had this guy call in on Monday this week, and he was 36. His girlfriend was 46. She was an entrepreneur, successful, many multiples more money. And one of the conversation pieces that came up was she wanted him to start his own business so he could make more money, because he was only making $200,000 a year. She made several multiples higher. What he didn't see is that she's not happy with that. He doesn't understand that women are hypergamous, and for her to be happy, for her to wake up in the morning and look at the guy and be like, yeah, this is the best that I can do. Because that's all that hypergamy is. You want to wake up, you want to look at your boyfriend, you want to get a text from him and read it and think to yourself, yeah, this guy's like the man.
Yeah.
Right. As soon as you look at that guy and you're like, he's not anymore, then that's when women tend to wander. So there's a lot of guys that obsess with hypergamy and women will never be loyal to you and blah, blah, blah sort of thing because of it. But it's a loser's mindset, and they generally take the wrong approach. I mean, if you recognize that women want to be with the best version of a male that they can possibly get, why not be that guy? Why not learn how to make money? Why not stop being fat? Why not develop some style? Why, you can go right down the list of all those things, right? Like, be the guy that she wants.
It almost makes them keep their standard for themselves higher.
Right.
Yeah, because so many times you get married and then everybody gains some weight and they stop trying, and then the women clearly are going to practice that hypergamy and look for something better because that man is no longer serving what they want.
Yeah. It's a multifaceted puzzle. Like, it's not just one piece. Like, sometimes people focus too much on the money aspect of it, but women just don't focus on money. Like, they actually have to be attracted to a guy, despite the whole body positivity movement. There's a reason why there's no chubby chaser dating sites for women looking for fat guys. They don't exist.
Well,
right?
They're all trying to do this whole dad bod thing and get on that game. I'm not about that. Like,
there's loads of women that'll be interviewed publicly on a, like a YouTube channel or on a news station, being asked about dad bods, and they'll say, oh yeah, that's cute, that's sexy, yeah, I love dad bods. But watch what they choose. Like, when they go to the nightclub, they're going out with the rock hard fireman, right?
Right. But are they marrying the fireman?
Sometimes they're dating the dad bod guy and marrying him because he's got the money. So that's the alpha seed beta need equation of women's dating strategy, right? It's dualistic because of their cycles.
Yeah. So interesting. All this shit like just fascinates me. And I got into this because I wanted to understand men better and figure out how to support them. Like, obviously this is this takes men and women to figure out and actually work together on.
It does. But I mean, like, it really needs the man to lead the equation. Like, if the guy's not unplugged, like if he's a blue pill beta sort of thing, you guys can want to work on as much as you can. But what ends up happening is you end up working on him, and then you find out that it doesn't go anywhere and he's not getting to the point where you want him to. And then you get bored and you kind of move on from it, sort of thing. So it really starts with the guy. Like, it really truly does start with him wanting to be the leader and wanting to, procure this information and fix the chaos that's gone on in his life. And then this usually what leads guys to stuff like this. Like I mentioned earlier, when you were asking how I got into this, it's because of chaos in my own life. And it's usually that sequence of bad decisions, the chaos, whether it's girl cheats on you, divorce, it usually ties around with women. Then that's when you go looking for the information. And then you're like, okay, now it's time for me to take responsibility for all this stuff. Let's build back better, as our friend Mr. Biden would say. Only you're not building back a better beta. You're actually ending that beta version of yourself, and you're unplugging from all the bullshit, and then you become the unplugged alpha.
Yeah. And I encourage women to do that. So I host retreats for women to do the same thing, to kind of find their femininity again.
What do you teach them?
So we do the retreats and we come in and we do boudoir pictures. Like, women forget to dress up, to feel sexy, like not just for their man, but for themselves, because when they feel sexy, then they actually want to have sex. And like, it just, it catapults into so many different areas of their lives. Then they realize, okay, now I'm worth it. I need to start working out. I need to, do stuff with my kids. And just the transformations that I've seen with these women based off of a weekend. It's pretty cool. But
So I mean,
there's
like
a
you
lot of
start
them.
immediately with the optics of femininity and beauty by putting them in scantily clad clothing and taking photographs.
Yeah.
That's probably the right place to start, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And and we're taught that that's not okay, which I think is bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
we no longer feel sexy. Okay, well then we're only wearing our sweats around. And
Do you know where that comes from?
No.
Toxic feminism. It tells women to never do anything for the express pleasure of men. Don't look beautiful.
Yeah,
don't dress beautiful. Don't put on makeup. Don't do dinner. Don't do the dishes. Make sure he does half of everything. Blah blah blah. So that entire societal narrative comes from women's belief that they should never really do anything for the pleasure of men. But the truth of the matter is, women don't fall in love with guys when they're doing things for them. They fall in love with guys when women are doing things for the guy.
Yes. Yes.
That's when you lose yourself in yourself, sort of thing. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing all these things for this guy. I've never done that before for anybody else.
Yeah. And when you actually respect a man who is an alpha, you'll do anything for him. I love all the references that you talk about, like anal and shooting a load in your mouth. Like, that is true. If a woman respects you as the authority.
It's a book for men, so I had to cater to my audience, but yeah.
It does not, it doesn't, embarrass me at all. But it's true. If a woman is like, no, I don't do that. With you. That's what she should be saying. Yeah.
Hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that short clip. If you did, consider supporting the creation of content by checking out my supplement line. Pinned in the top comment below of this video in the comments, there's a link to the unpluggedalpha.com/shop. When you click through, you'll be able to land over here, and the entire lineup is broken down by category that it performs best in: estrogen metabolism, fat burning, your foundational essentials for health, immune health, performance, and testosterone support. If you check out with coupon code ALPHA10, you'll get 10% off on your first order. There's also the option to use the subscribe and save model, where regular shipments will be sent over to you on a regular basis, and that gives you a little bit of a discount, and your supplement facts are always broken down over here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, check out that link. It's pinned in the top comment below in this video. Peace out.